y'all, this is Billy from Perma Pastures Farm. This ain't gonna be a long video. I just want to kind of re-emphasize what your animals can do for you. What are you doing, Debo? Anyway, we got these pigs on the side of this mountain, and my property goes all the way up to the top of it. And it's pretty steep from this part. And many people would think, in fact, I would dare say the people before us thought that it was unusable. Well, if you look at it, this is what it looks like. We got every kind of thicket you can think of. It was just kind of left back to nature. And that's fine if that's your desire. Or you can have nature and your animals do the work for you. Now, this would have been, before the pigs got here, this whole area would have been just a flat surface all the way up, by and large. But if you look at where they are right here, they've created something of a plateau here. They've created almost something of a terrace, which gave me a really good idea. We were already thinking about what to do on the side of this mountain. Now we're growing orchards, we got food forests, we got all kinds of things going downhill. But this is where, when these animals cleared this stuff up for me, it gave me an idea thinking, well, maybe we'll have some other things going here. Well, they started this terrace. It's a perfect walkway. If you were on a mountain trail anywhere through North Carolina, and dare say just about anywhere, you're going to find this very thing where they cut out a portion of it. They take the top side, bring it on the downside, and you're standing on flat ground as you're going up the mountain. Exactly what they've done here. So why not keep up with it? So what I'm going to do, and you can't necessarily see this part, but we'll just kind of pan back here in the areas that they've already worked. Now, if you look at this, it looked every bit as nasty and thickety as the other part. Some people would say, well, you let the pigs go too long. No, that's by design. That is actually by design. We let them tear that down. In this particular case, I could let the seed bank just express itself, or you can do what Jeff Lawton says. You could plant something that will not necessarily outcompete the weeds, but at least you're displacing what he calls unwanted weed regimes. And that's what you do. So in those places where you have to, you can go back and seed, which to some extent we have. But we're also going to do some really, really cool stuff along in there. So all I'm going to do is take this little area that they've made flat, and it's just going to continue on contour across here. And so what's going to happen in that area, they've opened up really so many options. This is where your animals can be fantastic. You guys just ate. This is where your animals can be so fantastic. They can do all this for you and maybe create visions and ideas that maybe at first you didn't think about. And that's the cool thing about this. So it's really going to take nothing at all. I got to get rid of this tree here, this emerging black locust, which ordinarily I'd want. It's just not working. It's not a good idea in this location. So all we'll do, now that they've opened this up, they've given me so many wonderful ideas. I can now make this path, and then flanked on each side of it, you know, maybe on the uphill side, maybe I want blueberries, you know, something that I could, from this elevation, go ahead and harvest. There's a number of other berries, depending on how the sun falls on this, that I might want to put in here. A number of shrubs I could put in here. On the downhill side, why couldn't I put fruit trees? Because at this elevation, and if I put another terrace on the bottom level, and it's not going to take much, I could easily harvest from this level, so on and so forth. We talked briefly the other day about ergonomics and how you want to incorporate that into your design, especially as you get older. Folks, I ain't getting no younger. So I want to incorporate those things. So I'm giving a gift to what one person said, your future self. So that's exactly it. So we're just going to continue this path, go on. Folks, this is all wonderful design, and you can use your animals, as we did in this case. Complete accident. I would love to take credit for this, but I can't. It was these awesome pigs that opened this up for me and made me think, oh, aha, I got options here I didn't realize or thought that I did. So use your animals to your benefit. Let them express the pigness of the pig, because this is what they do. This is what they want to do. And despite what some people have said out there, this is not slavery. This isn't slavery at all. This is allowing your animals to express what it is they were built to do, and at the same time maybe open up options that you didn't previously consider. So there you are, folks. Pigs doing all my designing for me, and I love it. So hopefully this helps. Until next time, this is Billy, the Permaculture Pimp Daddy, where PIMP stands for Permaculture is my passion. Right here's the reasons why. We'll see you next time.